minutes of our time, man.
Nobody is dancing. So that's why.
So Ravindra should add one more line next time in the next batch. Everyone
Yeah.
should turn camera and then everyone should dance also.
Not then they have
We
to
will
give the
score
presentation
certificate
whole
on
day.
it.
Sir, but the thing is, this is a youth session and I cannot see people dancing. They're not bringing the youth out.
So how many of you watched this movie, Arjun Reddy? Arjun Reddy in Telugu and Kabir Singh in Hindi. Okay, Rachna. Sapna, Prashant. Nagaraju. Chaitanya's favorite. Okay. I hope everyone would have watched either the Telugu version or the Hindi version. How about some more cameras? Tamil version also there. Okay, fantastic. Who is the hero in Tamil version?
Some new hero.
Okay. So Rishita, did you watch that? Kabir Singh. Okay. So what happened to hero in that movie? He got addicted to alcohol, right? So addiction. Why do you think it had happened to him? Or it had happened with him? Okay, someone said addicted to girl. Okay. Bad anger management. Attachment. Hi Tanvi, good to see you. Good to hear from you, although I cannot see you. Less control over emotions. Okay. How about some more answers? Short temper. Okay, since he is short temper, since he is abusive, since he is attached, are those the reasons why he got addicted? There is something which is causing all these things. What is that? There is something which made him short tempered person. There is something which made him abusive. There is something which made him attached. Love. Okay, Rachna is interesting. Okay, you want to suffer depression. Huh?
He chose to do all that. So he wanted to punish himself. He wanted to suffer.
But why he wanted to do that?
Because he couldn't take something. He couldn't accept the situation. Probably he not getting what he wants. Something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, there are multiple factors, but the foremost reason is stress. Since he is attached to that girl so much, and since he could not accept that she is no more with him, he pushed himself into uh, an infinite amount of stress. So what happens when we are under stress? So our mind will run at some 10,000 miles per hour. It runs like the bullet train, Rajdhani Expresso, so fast. And then that's it. So you want to find something which can stop your mind. You are looking for some solution. So alcohol is the answer for that to him. So he thought, okay, let me consume. So at least for those few minutes, So my mind will stop. And then he got into drugs slowly, and then he's smoking, all that stuff. So he's taking help of all these external things in order to reduce that chatter in the mind. So here the chatter is related to the girl. For different people, it could be different thing. For some, the chatter might be the job. For some, the chatter might be some financial issue. For some, the chatter might be some health issue. So for various reasons, we are pushing ourselves into that stress mode. And in order to pull ourselves out of that stress mode, we are taking help of all these. Let me mute. All these external aids. We are taking help of all these external aids. Smoking, drinking, drugs. Could be, for girls, it might be too much shopping, too much gossiping, too much of television, too much chocolates, too much food. Anything too much is all in order to pull ourselves from that stress mode, to see if I can control the chatter at least for that small period of time. So is there any other solution? Of course, it might be serving the purpose, but only for a short amount of time. You might be consuming drug. It might help you for that 1 hour, but then it is causing you so many side effects. Alcohol could be helping you for half an hour, and then smoking might be helping you for 5 minutes. Excessive eating might be helping you for those few seconds. Whatever. All those things might be helping us temporarily, but then they're coming with a lot of side effects, or we are paying so much price for that. So is there any other solution to calm the mind, to pull ourselves from that stress mode? You guys know the answer very well, right? So that's what we have been doing for Cry Hard and Forget. Maybe you can try that. It can help you out. But then one important tool what we can have to calm the mind is being with the breath, meditation. Very easy, no side effects. You need not depend on anything else. You need not spend so much. Now alcohol prices are shooted up like anything in Andhra Pradesh. The prices, the hike is 300% in alcohol. So you can save a lot of money, a lot of time. You can save health, and most importantly, you can do it anywhere, anytime. So yes, so this is the answer. So let's get into meditation now. All kinds of addictions can get evaporated slowly, one by one. Unknowingly, you may not realize, but only after 6 months you will think, oh my God, okay, I have been doing this. I haven't noticed that this thing has gone out of me. So these kind of miracles can happen with regular practice of meditation. So that's what we have been doing for the last 14 days. So we are in the last week now. So this program will be ending by this Sunday. So let's make the most out of it this week. If you know some of your friends who have joined initially, but then they're not joining in the second week, and today you can just bring them back here. If you want to add some of your family members, that is also totally fine. They can join this third week and they can continue with the upcoming program, which is going to start after a couple of weeks. So yes, let's get into meditation. Remove your specs, cross your legs, clasp your fingers, darken your room if possible. Sit in a comfortable posture. Start observing your normal, natural breath. You can go with nice, soft instrumental music.
Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart. With that breath energy, breathe more and feel. Your beautiful heart, that seat of all emotions. Our primary connection into this universe, which is expanding all life with its love energy, with its gratitude energy. Can you feel? Love, gratitude inside your beautiful heart. Relive a moment from your life of love, of gratitude. Feel more of that love energy, of that gratitude energy, and expand your heart center. Your eyes closed. Remove your specs. Take a comfortable posture. Fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Dear friends, we are going into breath mindfulness meditation. In this meditation, with our eyes closed, specs removed, we observe our normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath for the whole duration. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Just observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes slowly and slowly empty. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to observe your in-breath and the out-breath. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes slowly empty. Our goal is to empty the mind of all thoughts. according to quantum physics, deep inside, we're all emptiness and energy. As our mind becomes empty, we experience greater energy than emptiness. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath. Take any point in your nose, the root, the middle, the tip, and observe. Your breath is going in and breath is coming out. No sounds in the mouth, no forms in the mind. Just observe that natural, normal in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. As you observe the breath, allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty. Of all the thoughts in your mind. If you find yourself to be thinking, gently come back to observing your in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all the thoughts in your mind. as your mind is empty, can you feel any sensations in your body? Can you feel emptiness all around your body as you are becoming one with your breath? Our goal is to empty the mind, and our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness all around. As you are becoming one with your breath, allow yourself to become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of that emptiness inside your body, all around your body. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum energy field with unlimited possibilities and opportunities. The more we find that emptiness, the more we become empty of all our thought, the more we merge into this energy field. If you find yourself in thought, gently come back to observing your breath and slowly become empty of all thought in your mind. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into this emptiness where there is no body, where there is no thing, where there is no place and no time. This is the quantum energy field of all creation. We emerge into that field when we become empty. Friends, let's express gratitude. I want you to express your thankfulness and gratitude to all the things and people in your life for living this beautiful life. Gratitude is an heightened emotion that creates more and more of beautiful things in our life. Can you be grateful to your parents for giving this beautiful connection into this universe? Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, everybody, for helping you learn so many things. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, for being an integral part of your life. Be grateful for all the things you use, the technology, the places you visit, your institutes or governments and companies, for supporting your life in many ways. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others. And be grateful to this intelligent universe for helping us experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is a heightened state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself and let the autonomous nervous system repair your body with the energies we receive from the session. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you experience? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds to circulate that energy back into your body, and then open your eyes.
Anyone want to share? Harshita, are you there today? Can't hear you if you are speaking. Okay, looks like issue with your microphone. Anyone else? Hi, Jagdish sir. Is Srishtika there?
Yeah, she is here. 1 second. Can you unmute her, Pradeep?
Okay. Yeah.
Srishtika, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. I'm doing it. I'm trying.
Okay, so are you regular for all the 14 days?
Yeah, I did it every day so far.
Any abnormal things are you feeling?
Well, Friday and on Thursday, I kind of did it, but today I wasn't really that focused.
Okay. So today I was also not focused. All my childhood things keep on coming. So it's okay. Even after 8 years, I'm still struggling. Hassanji, how's it going for you? Very happy to see you.
Thank you, Pradeep ji. Thank you so much. And actually, this time, last day, I didn't participate, but I'm trying to participate in every evening. and this is a really good program, I want to say, but there is a problem I'm facing sometimes, like when I was in meditation, sometimes I'm just out of mind and sleeping, and this is a continuously happened to me. I don't know how I um, become this problem, solve this problem actually. And a question to you, how to become from this situation, why sometimes getting sleep in a meditation session.
Yeah, there could be multiple reasons. The first thing to consider is it's okay to fall asleep, but so we can just analyze, are you so tired just before sitting meditation physically? If the answer is yes, then there is a good chance that you might get into sleep. Are you mentally stressed out? I mean, stressed out in the sense you have done a lot of work, like could be your office work or something, preparing for your college. Then also there might be a chance that you might fall into sleep because your mind is drifting into this state of rest. So for a short period we might experience this, but if this is a 1 hour meditation or 90 minutes meditation session, then 30 minutes we would have gone into sleep and then immediately we would have come out, so we would have experienced all those things. So this is just a 30-minute session, right? So we might sometimes feel that the whole session I might have slept. So
Right.
Yeah. So
thank you. Actually,
Sunday,
today is very hectic day for me. I just got up early in the morning at 6 a.m. Then journey, then office work. After that, I came back in home at 5 p.m. At my local time, and in Bangladesh, 6 p.m. is the meditation time for that session. That maybe
that's okay. Yeah.
Tiredness.
So if we have time, then we can take a short nap for 15 minutes or 20 minutes just before meditation session. The mind will be fresh, and then we can enjoy the meditation afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Otherwise, that's yeah. Good. So we'll have an interesting topic to discuss today: health, energy, and performance. As usually, I'm ready with my questions. So you can also be ready with your answers in the Zoom chat. Okay, so the first question is, can you afford to fall sick and stay out of your college or office for a couple of weeks? Is your college that liberal that you can skip classes for a couple of weeks and you can still cope up with your attendance or syllabus, whatever it is? Is your office that liberal that they can afford you to lose for a couple of weeks and then still get the work done on behalf of you? The answer is yes. You can type yes, otherwise can say no. Good. I think I got 60 no's. The next one. How painful it is to go to work or college when you are not feeling good? Here you can give me some answer instead of yes or no. How painful it is to go to the college or work when you are not feeling good? It's awful is what Rishita is saying. Okay. Next question. Do you feel you are falling short of time? So this is the question related to your energy and performance. So you can assess on what scale you are doing good. So the question is, do you feel you are falling short of time to complete your tasks or projects as you are not energetic enough? The answer is yes, then yeah, there is some scope for improvement. So the next one. Do you feel you need to do more than what it is planned to keep your assignments or projects alive? And do you feel that you need to increase the quality of your work? Always yes. Okay. So what to do now? So basically, why we might be falling sick? What is the foremost reason, or what is the primary reason that we can get into some kind of health condition, bad health condition? Obviously, that when health is not there, then definitely we will not be feeling energetic. So the energetic levels will be low, and when energetic levels are low, then it will obviously hit the performance in it. Your performance graph might come down so drastically. Taking food on time. Okay. Body condition, mind condition, and stress. Yeah, the answer is quite simple, as you were discussing about the Arjun Reddy, right? Just before meditation. Kabir Singh. So it's all because of stress. All diseases are psychosomatic. If not all, at least more than 95%. So is stress good or bad, first of all? So I'm portraying this word stress in a little negative way from the beginning of this session, but is it that negative? If it is negative, then why God has created that condition in our body to us? So is stress good or bad? You need to justify if it is good, how it is good, if it is not good, how it is not. So Lavanya is saying somewhat good. Who is the co-host? Can someone unmute Lavanya?
Lavanya, you can unmute yourself.
Ma'am, would you like to speak? All right, okay. So Sudhir also saying to some extent it might be good. So can you give a couple of examples under what scenarios the stress is good? Unmute Sudhir.
There are no experiences, but some examples I can say means you don't need to think always about the feeling which is pressure or something. Like if the manager give you any work, you have to think for somewhat time. So you have to feel for some time like stress. Then you will do that work. You always think about that manager scolding, repeating your thinking means the stress is increasing. So in that way, I said, so from what extent it might be good. If you fail for some time and you will do the work, then it will be good for you. So
Okay,
you
great.
always thinking about that manager is scolding like that pressure you felt now, you'll be bad for your health. But
All right,
without
great.
thinking about the stress, you can't do anything.
Yeah,
you
let
won't get a
me
no. Yeah, that's why. In that
let
point
me
of view, I
explain.
said like this. Yeah, okay,
Got it.
thanks.
So God has created this particular phenomenon in our body for a reason. So if you take animal kingdom, so when does a deer get into the stressful mode? When it is feeling that someone is attacking her. So if there is a lion or cheetah chasing the deer, so then obviously the deer is pushed into the stressful mode. Then all the energy is pushed into the peripherals, and the only job for the deer at that point of time is to run as fast as it can and get out of the sight of lion or cheetah, whatever it is being attacked by. So if it runs fast, then it is good. After 10-15 minutes, it can go into a safe area, and then it will come back to its normal mode. So basically, if you try to understand this example, so we are given, in fact, we are blessed with this mode in order to protect ourselves from these kind of scenarios. But it might be valid in the cave age time, or maybe some 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago. But do you think that how often do you see lion, tiger, and cheetah chasing you on a daily basis? I don't think so. I don't think anyone who is sitting out of this 55 would have experienced the stress because of this particular scenario. But research says that more than 90 to 95% of the people, 90% of their wakeful time, they're spending in the stressful mode. So what is pushing them into this mode? If not lion, cheetah, and tiger, so what is pushing them into this stressful mode? So because 90% of the time, these people are living in the stressful mode, obviously the health is getting affected. I'll also come to that point, how stress is related to the health condition. But let's understand why we are being pushed into this mode. Multiple reasons. Again, for a deer, it is the lion that is pushing it into the stressful mode. But for a human, as we are discussing the other day, the Friday Inception movie, a thought is enough to push us into the stressful mode. Some incident would have happened some 5 years back. Very emotional incident. The emotional charge of that incident is so high that it got deep rooted in our body memory. Randomly, you just recollected that incident. That's it. We are just that particular thought. Someone would have said something which might have made us to recollect that particular incident which happened some 5 years back, and that's it. We are reliving that whole event again for the next 10-15 minutes, or might be for the next half an hour, might be for the next 6 hours, or might be for a whole day, or might be for a whole week. Can't even predict. So just a thought. So fortunately, lion, tiger, all these things are not needed for us to push into the stressful mode. It is just a thought. So because of reliving these experiences again, so we are being pushed into the stressful mode. So now what happens when we are pushed into the stressful mode? So there is this infinite intelligence that is governing the whole ecosystem of the body. I think I've said it in the day in one of the classes of the week 1. How do you think that heart, all tissue, kidneys, liver, eyes, lungs, all these things are working so perfectly? Someone has taught me how to write A, B, C, D, how to count 1, 2, 3, 1 into 2, 3 into 4, 5 into 6. But then no one has taught me how to make my heart function so efficiently. No one has taught me how to make my lungs function so efficiently. But in spite of me guiding them, they are doing their job so efficiently, so perfectly for so many years. So how all that is happening? So there is this infinite intelligence. We call it as a quantum field or God. You can use any term. So each and every cell is continuously being communicated by this field, or in other words, the cell is in continuous communication with this field and continuously receiving information. What should I do next? What is my duty? In the same way, a group of cells form a tissue. So this tissue is also continuously in communication. A group of tissues form an organ. This organ is also continuous communication. All these organs form is human body. So this human body is continuously in communication with this quantum field. So what happens when we are pushed into the stressful mode? This communication system is destroyed. To tell in a simple words, the antenna of your body is no more receiving the signals from the quantum field. So if you are not getting instructions, then what happens? What happens if the signal lights doesn't work on that busy junction? Everything will be random, right? So many accidents can't even predict. So same thing is happening in our body. So when in this stressful mode, this communication system is destroyed and the cells will start behaving in their random way. And obviously when they are not working as they're supposed to work, the tissue will not work properly, which in turn organs will not work properly. And obviously there is this health condition. If you are not experiencing that sweetness in your life, if there are no beautiful moments, if you are continuously in the stressful mode, you are pushed into the stage of diabetes. All the time, if your adrenaline is continuously rising, rushing, then you are pushed into this condition of blood pressure. If you are continuously fighting against the change, if you're not accepting the change that is coming into your life, it is resulting in the form of arthritis. Different kinds of reasons are pushing us into the stressful mode, which is making this communication system or which is making this antenna disturbed and eventually landing up in all these health issues. So what is the solution now? The moment I am coming out of the stressful mode, the communication is established back, and then the cells started functioning properly. The tissue will get repaired, and then organ will get repaired, and finally we are back into our health condition. That's why you see, there is a YouTube channel called Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you go to Joe Dispenza's YouTube channel and hear these testimonials, you see amazing results. Cancer 4th stage getting healed in 4 meditation sessions, and then a bone condition which has been through this person is struggling from this bone condition from the last so many years, and it got healed in that advanced retreat workshop, the 6 days retreat. So what is happening basically in these scenarios, when you get so deep into meditation, when you started establishing connection to this field, all that energy which is coming into us is slowly healing all these blocks. Yes. So meditation is doing that by default to us, all these things. So let me tell you something more. So now what is happening because of this stress? As the number of thoughts in our mind is so high, and we are already discussed this point multiple times, there are 50,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day, out of which 95% of those thoughts are repetitive from the day before or the day before, or could be from the future. So these 95% of these useless thoughts are sucking your energy like anything. So there is no more energy left in your body for digestion or for growth or for immunity. That's it. The communication system is destroyed, and then we are pushed into these health conditions. So with regular practice of meditation, as you are reducing the chatter in your mind, slowly the number of thoughts are coming down. You are you started conserving that energy. So this energy which is being conserved is slowly being used again to repair the digestive system, or to repair that heart condition, or to repair that sleep pattern, or to repair that concentration issue, whatever it is. Another important factor which we may not realize, but could be sucking your energy like anything, is the food that you are consuming. If you are not on the plant-based diet, if you are on the animal-based diet, you know that it takes 24 to 36 hours to digest that food what you are consuming. Just imagine how much of the energy is being spent only for the digestion. Whereas otherwise, if you are on the fruit-based diet, the food that you have consumed will get digested in 3 to 4 hours. If it is a plant-based diet, it will not take more than 8 to 10 hours. You can save almost 60% of your energy if you are on the plant-based diet, and then 80% of your energy if you are on the fruit-based diet. People can just blindly get into the arguments. What is the issue with consuming this non-vegetarian food? Our digestive system is not designed for digesting that kind of food. Yes, one day I can give a detailed presentation on that, but this is the fact. So if you are on an animal-based diet, just try converting into the plant-based diet for next 30 to 40 days, and you see the difference in your energy levels. You will not feel that lethargic condition anymore. Your brain starts functioning more sharply. Your digestive system, you feel so light, and the food that you are consuming will also absorb into your body a lot. Yeah. So these are all the things how we can conserve our energy. Obviously, when the energy is conserved, the performance levels will be so high. The graph which was coming down earlier, now it will take a shift and it starts moving ahead, moving up. So this is all about health, energy, and performance, guys. Any questions? You can discuss for some time, or anything to express or share. I hope you got something today. Quiet again. Ram, how's it for you?
Yeah, it's good, sir. Overall, I think nice sessions. I'm enjoying it slowly. But today's session was quite short. I felt the meditation session was quite short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. If you are feeling short, then you are doing good. So you had crossed this concept of time.
Yeah,
time and
so.
space. Yeah. So I'm not sure how many of you can understand this, but just try to grasp this. So in a three-dimensional reality, how we are feeling? So we are clearly experiencing these things called time and space. So you are moving from this point to this point. You are moving from Chennai to Hyderabad or Chennai to Bangalore, and you are saying that it is taking 5 hours or it is taking 10 hours of time. So you're moving through that. You are moving through the space and you are experiencing the time. So what happens in meditation? So in meditation, when you are going deep into it, it shifts in another way. So we call it as a fourth dimensional reality. So there, the time is the varying factor in the fourth dimensional reality. So all that space is stacked one above the other at one single point. So the whole space is there. And then you will be moving through the time. When you are moving through the time, you will be experiencing the different spaces. Sometimes you might be seeing the different visions, and then you might be seeing different people, different things in your meditation or in your sleep. What is happening over there? So you are moving through the different spaces, different times. People say, I just experienced one of my past life, or I'm seeing this thing. If you have read this book of Brainwaves, Many Masters, Many Lives. So there, this lady is going through the different lives in her hypnotic session. So what is happening? So basically you are made to move through the time. We call it as a time machine. So you experiencing this life, and then you experiencing your Egyptian life, and then you experiencing your World War life, and then you experiencing your Christ life, are all stacked one on top of one above the other, and you are just moving through the time.
Yeah, that's good, sir. Yeah.
So that is the reason why sometimes we feel that this meditation has ended so fast, and sometimes you might feel that it had lasted for so long.
Yeah.
So you can read this book, Becoming Supernatural. It's quite little tricky concept to grasp it, but once if you are able to feel that concept, then you feel so amazed. Oh my God, this is the secret behind the time machine. This is all about experiencing the multiple lives. So all these lives are actually happening in parallel. They are not before and after. So they are just stacked one above the other. I can just at this moment, in a click of second, I can just shift from one dimension to another dimension, from one particular lifetime to another particular lifetime. So this concept is beyond this course, but yes, if you are interested, you can join the book clubs, which happens every day 7:30 p.m. So you can experience these things.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Do we have Tanvi? Tanvi, how is the session?
It's going pretty good. Today it was pretty hard for me to focus.
How was your meditation today?
It was okay. I still have trouble breathing naturally and not controlling it, but I'm working on it. And yeah.
Good that you are joining every day. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is the book that I mentioned? Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Can I heal migraine by doing meditation regularly? Yes, madam. You can go to our YouTube channel, Buddha CEO, and there you can see a couple of experience sharings, people who has healed migration in just 40 days of the meditation program. Not only migraine, many serious health conditions. There are live examples that people has healed in 40 days, in just 6 weeks of time frame. Okay, so if there is nothing more to share, then thank you so much, everyone. Before that, I'll go to Jagdish sir. So we are missing you on some days, but thank you for joining.
Yes, because times have not been all right this time. It's been clashing with other things. Pradeep, I think I'm seeing you for the first time after your marriage, right? So you're in a wonderful phase of life, and wish you all the best.
Yes, sir.
We are in the third week of. Yeah, tell me. Yes, say something.
No, sir. Go ahead.
You're saying something. No, we are in the third week of and final week, right?
Yeah, final week.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Final week.
So
we are on the final week.
Final week, right? So congratulations to all of you, and I think you've already been going through a very inspired stage of life, right? And if I even heard Pradeep the way he was talking today, that itself would be quite an inspiration. And these 3 weeks, these are 2 weeks you have already spent, I'm sure you will lead a much better, inspired life. My life has been quite inspired by meditation. As you can see how old I am, and I've been through meditation earlier, cut back, etc. And every session that I sail through inspires me. And I think ultimately that's what this life is about. Lead a very inspired life. But what I would like to say is, which I think has been emphasized much before meditation. I even heard of meditation much younger. What used to inspire me is all reading books as a great inspiration. See, these are thoughts of the people. English literature, for example, should they not inspire you? Inspired by Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, Mark Twain. You see, every one of those stories or those plays, there's something very important, either in terms of a character or in terms of an incident, in terms of the end model. There's always inspiration. Not just English, all literature. For example, Hindi. As those of you are familiar with Hindi, I'm familiar with Hindi literature. I'm particularly inspired very much by poetry. Why? Poetry is something that comes from the soul of the person, right? Like a painting. Painting just comes. So poetry comes from the soul. And particularly English poems, I've been greatly inspired. And Hindi, of course, some wonderful poets. I can go on naming a lot of poets, but I don't know how many of you are here. Hindi, you are here and read Hindi literature. So ultimately what I'm saying is literature first inspires me. Then, of course, you have books on spiritual. Now you have come to a lot of books which are highly spiritual, directly, it touches your problems. Books on philosophy and a lot of self-help books. Is that right? They're all inspirational. And I think reading is one most wonderful way of getting inspired. And given that you're already inspired, and given that you're meditators, it'll help you a lot more if you support with your books. But then, what happens to your textbooks? What happens to your technical books? Do they inspire you? I believe they should. Unfortunately, our education system has become such that you read books only for the sake of examinations. And for the sake of expediency, I think even teachers are made to direct your entire teaching only from the point of an examination, right? Why waste the time on other things when you can talk only about others? You may miss the syllabus and things like that. But given that you are all meditators now, you are changed people, and I tell you why you can be inspired textbooks. Examinations, you can consider them as incidental. They're incidental. Why I would read textbook is, no textbook never inspired to anyone. That's not true. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why textbooks have not become inspired, they become dull because of the examination systems, and we get focused as if these textbooks have been read only to pass the examinations. As long as you maintain that attitude, textbooks will not inspire. Given that you're all meditators, so leave examination as an incidental thing, which automatically you'll be able to attend, provided. Now you look at books as something that provides you knowledge. Now, what is inspiration? Curiosity about something to know. Curiosity how to improve your life, right? So what does textbooks give you? Give you different kinds of information, different knowledge. What happens? It enhances your brain. It enhances your knowledge. And every knowledge that which you get inspired more. So you have to develop the curiosity. Don't read a textbook because you have to pass an exam, because there's something very interesting in that, Any textbook. That's interesting. It's difficult to understand all of it, which is why you go, you prepare, take your notes, go and ask people, go ask to your teachers, go ask to your friends, go ask anybody. And fortunately, which I didn't have in my life, you have Google, you have got Wikipedia. And amazing YouTube Academia. There's so many wonderful lecturers have posted YouTubes on different subjects. Just listen to them, and they're such inspiring people. They can explain the most complicated phenomena in a very simple manner. So go and listen. You can develop curiosity, and then you will find textbooks interesting. Examination becomes incidental. Because once you know, what is it about examinations? Right? And I think, this is my personal opinion, I think this is where, unfortunately, the system is where even the teachers become only teachers for examinations. Pradeep was talking to you about stress, for example. I saw in the bulletin for Oxford University when it comes to examinations. There's a very, very interesting quotation. It said, "Nothing concentrates the mind like a hangman's noose." Do you understand what I mean? When a hangman's noose, and you put that, that is what concentrates your mind. That's what he's talking about, stress when you want to fear out. So nothing concentrates the mind. And they were actually referring to examinations. It's like a hangman's noose, and that is then your mind gets totally concentrated. So at that time, probably stress is used. But is that the kind of stress you want to get through? Is that the kind of concentration you don't have to? Believe me. Okay, take it easy. Don't start with the thing, I have to be the best, but become curious with your textbooks. Read the textbook with interest and see what happens, even though it may take time. Okay, the teachers have a reason. They have to finish syllabus, but you don't have that issue, right? Let the teacher finish this, you do it for your examination. That's incidental. But you read for the sake of knowing, and knowledge that gives you a kind of power. I'm stressing this particularly to you as meditators. You have changed people, you are inspired people, and that inspiration will enable you to read more, acquire knowledge. That's all I want to leave that thought with you. Think about it, get back to me sometime later, and see how things would change in your mind. Thank you, Pradeep.
Excellent. Yeah, if that is the way that if I would have started looking at those textbooks for all those 16 years, maybe it would have been a different me by now. Thank you, sir, for putting that perspective. It's all about perspectives. Fantastic. Good friends, see you all again tomorrow. Yeah, yes, Bhuvana, so inspiring and motivating. Let's log in again tomorrow, 5:20 p.m. We'll have another interesting topic to discuss tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you. And so it is. I see the child in you. I see the sweetness in you. I see the softness in you. And so it is. I can see it. It's right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it, that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the goodness in you. I see the wisdom in you. I see the strength in you, and so it is. I see the joy that's in you. I see your light shining through. I see the love that's in you, and so it is. I can see it. It's right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it, that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the grace that's in you. I see the courage in you. And I see the heart that's in you. And so it is. And I see the beauty in you.
Thank you all. Back again tomorrow.